Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hello.
Welcome to Built to Thrive TV. I'm here with my baby.
It's really Dre Nick TV.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on Built to Thrive, maybe my channel, but this is actually a Dre Nick question.
Yes, we got a question for both of us as a couple. So, the question is, it says, greetings. I'm hoping that you two could give me some advice about relationships, particularly on exes. I've been thinking a lot about my ex, and since we broke up, I'm wondering if the breakup was a mistake. Now, should I reach out to him or just move on and leave the past in the past? What are our thoughts? And we'll leave this one anonymous, even though I think a lot of people can really identify with this question. And then we sort of asked her as a follow-up because we needed some context, right? Who broke it off and whose faults, like, was it a rash decision?
Well, she says she broke up because she reacted off her emotions and made a rash decision to cut contact with him.
Yeah.
And basically it's just passive aggressiveness. So we're assuming that led to the breakup. All right, so we could go off of that.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts?
So my thought is, first and foremost, this. If you're an ex with someone, it's because fundamentally something was broken or something wasn't right. Now, to me, she admitted that it was probably her fault. And this is something I like to say about when you break up with someone, the ball is no longer in your court. Like, you've given up a lot of power. You've given, like, the swing of momentum. You gave that away to the person who you broke up with. So when you go back to them, you have to sort of have your tail in between your legs.
And that's not really a place you want to be in a relationship. So I also think if there's a lot of passive aggressiveness in the relationship, that means there's a lot of stuff just being brushed under the carpet that's going to explode at some point. And the explosion that did happen was that you broke off because, I believe, because of built up emotions. So I feel like if you are really feeling like you're still in love with him, that y'all two have to have like a real talk, like nothing held back, and you have to give each other like a clean slate, like nothing brought up from history. It's like y'all just met today at Target when you were on your lunch break, like nothing from before. And it's hard, it's easier said than done, because we had to do that, right?
Yeah. What time are you?
Like clean slate.
Oh yeah, like a clean slate. So we kind of had a break in our relationship, like, and the reason why was because we were both sort of, well, I can't speak for her, but I can speak for me, saying that I was like stuck in my ways, and I brought a lot of not baggage from other relationships, just baggage of me being single, and like I was holding on to me being single so hard.
Yeah, so clean slate also means you have to like be willing to get rid of your baggage and let the person get rid of your baggage. So it kind of has to be like two people on the same page. It's sort of like, it's the worst idea to get married if only one person in the relationship wants to get married. It's the same thing with just being in a relationship. You shouldn't just be in it for the hell of it. You should be in it because it actually adds to your life, and nourishes you, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. So that's the only, my suggestion is, if you feel like you're in love with him and you see a future with him, you have to have a real talk to see if he's on the same page, and you guys have to like start like
from scratch,
like be reborn.
You gotta start from scratch and be willing to change. So it doesn't make any sense at all to get back together with the person if you decide that you're gonna be the same person who broke up in the relationship in the first place.
Right. You can't be the same person.
You both gotta be like Play-Doh. Go back in fresh, brand new, clear, clean slate. If you're willing to do that and he's not, the relationship ain't gonna work. And if you're not willing to change exactly who you were before y'all broke up, the relationship ain't gonna work. It's gotta be both of you guys working together. But once again, like I said before, you gave him all the power, so he has the right to say, nah, I'm done with you and I'm ready to move on.
Yeah, but as far as, I don't think it should be a power trip. I think you just have to come together like two adults. So let's sum it up, like what we think should happen. Step one is See if he feels like there's a chance.
If it's worth it.
If it's worth it, then y'all need to schedule like a day to talk. Lunch, maybe walk in the park, go to the movies. Like y'all need to
let's talk about
hash it out.
Everything. Talk about
maybe
what
even
we're
write
wrong.
a letter. Yeah, maybe even write a letter.
Yeah.
And then
just
meet in person.
Yeah, and then just let everything go.
Yeah.
You can't carry
let everything
all the
out.
Stuff. Let everything out. Let everything go. And then at the end of that, it's sort of like a purge. At the end of the purge, you decide whether or not you want to continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has to be both of you guys on the same page.
Yeah.
That's basically the major takeaway.
Do y'all want to literally get old together? It's not a simple question. Like, do you want to see this person like wrinkly and ugly? Yeah. Anyway, all right. Hope that answers your question. This is Dre Nick. If you have a relationship couple question, you could send it to us. We'll keep it anonymous. We won't let everyone know who you are. Or if you have any other thing you want us to like just talk about,
yeah,
let us know.
Yeah, we'll let you know. All right. Peace.